For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. I am a reseller who has a love of all things thrift, all pre-love. Thank you for stopping by and checking me out. My catwalkers, mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you and welcome back this Sunday. I don't have any show and tell this week. There are some things, honey, in the pipeline that are coming. What I do want to do is geared towards people who are in the mix with regards to thrifting and sourcing for things, and for people who are thinking about getting their feet wet and venturing into this whole thing called thrifting. Looking for things to sell, or whether you're going to be looking for things for yourself, for your home, for what have you. One thing that I do want to talk about, I want to jump right into this. Don't check me at the thrift store. Don't check me. This is about what you need to do to get your feelings in check before you venture into this thing called thrift world, before you venture into this thing called resale. Get yourself together. I had to get myself together before we ventured down that road of thrifting. I'm gonna tell you, when you start going into these different places, some things will happen. Look, first things first, you walk into an environment, stores are either highly organized or highly chaotic. One constant with all of that, no matter where it is, if it's a Goodwill, Value Village, I don't know, wherever you go to do it, the one constant that goes there is you. The one constant that goes there is me. I have been in some situations where people will try to take you out of your character because they are not in their true character. You really want to consider when you start thrifting, first and foremost is your mindset, which is your attitude. When you walk into these stores, you need to take your emotions out of it and look at it for just what it is, which is you're showing up into a place, you don't know what they have, you're gonna look around and try and figure out if there's anything that you're gonna vibe with or not. The thing between you and it, or you and that particular thing, is people. And you're gonna encounter all different types of people when you thrift. Some people extremely nice, some people extremely not so nice. So my first tip is, when you get into this whole genre called thrifting, check your mindset first. If it's not a good day, or you're not having a good day, or you're kind of feeling in the middle of the road about whether you want to, don't do it. Thrifting should be something where you are going to not mind getting into the mix, and if things happen, you're going to be fine one way or the other. You can't be in a mood or a posture when you're getting ready to go thrift. You've just got to be open and free-flowing and go in with that mindset of whatever happens, happens. If it's there, great. If there's somebody there and, you know, we, for whatever reason, cross paths, and fine. You're going to encounter people there who don't have manners. You're going to encounter people there who could care less if they reach in front of you and they take it. I'm saying this again. Check your attitude. Check your mindset and check your attitude before you even leave your front door. The next tip that I want to give you if you're venturing out into this great divide of thrifting is be patient. When you are in places like this, there are a lot of people who are shopping, but not a lot of employees to assist you if you have a question. You have to have patience. Thrifting is not for people who are impatient. It's not a journey for people who think that they're gonna rush in and 10 minutes later, oh, you know, I got a bag full of stuff. Yeah, sometimes it happens. You rush in and you find things because, okay, great, good. But the majority of the time, that's not gonna happen. You've gotta be patient. Also, when it comes down to other people that you're shopping around, there's a whole plethora, young, old, and a mix of all things in between. You've got to be patient when you're negotiating around through the store. You've got to be present, because a lot of the times, people will come in there and they're at all different spots and places and points in the day, and can be challenging, especially when you want to get to something and someone's taking their time or what have you. There's two people are having a great debate over something or whatever it is. Have patience. Important, especially doing this. The other thing that I'm going to say to you is, with patience, have manners. Excuse me, thank you, please. Those things go a long way in this environment, and it is super busy, or they have a super chaotic day. Pleases and thank yous, excuse me, especially in tight aisles. If you see something and it happens to be where somebody may not exactly be looking, but they're in the vicinity of where you need to be. I have had situations where people just reached straight in front of me, didn't even say excuse me or anything. Did I check them about it? Yes, I did. It only takes 1 minute to be polite, and it's, to me, extra reaching when you're not, and you're just only concerned about what it is that you see and what you want to get. So don't do that. Have manners when you do this. It goes a long way. The experience in close quarters a lot nicer for everybody. To a thrift store and you're in that environment, don't make it a competition with others, because you'll see as you start doing this that things that you're thinking about or things that you might be interested in finding for your house, or you might be interested in selling, those things will present themselves ultimately. It's just a matter of when, not if. Take the stress of the competitiveness out of it. It works a lot better. I've seen situations where people literally almost got into shouting matches over stuff that somebody gave away and they're not interested in anymore. And here these two individuals are going toe to toe over a pair of whatever. Come on, no. Don't look at it as a competition. Level-headed, clear-minded, enjoy doing it. Last thing, the biggest thing that I want to give you as a takeaway with this, if you're going into this thrift endeavor, and I cannot stress it enough, and I can only speak from my own experience, all of those things that are there are just that. They're things. You realize that it may not be the situation that day where you find anything at all, and that's okay. Don't put pressure on yourself every time you go out or you think about going thrifting that you have to find something. You don't have to find anything. There are plenty of times I've gone and I've thrifted, sourced, and came out absolutely empty-handed. Wasn't there to get, and that's okay. What I'm saying overall is this: thrifting is a mindset. When you go in with a clear head, polite, no competition, no worries about finding something or leaving with a big bag of something, you'll be much better off in the long run. You guys, I just wanted to pop in real quick this Sunday and give you what I feel, things that I experienced throughout this whole journey of being a reseller and a business owner. I just want to share that stuff with you guys. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. What do you think? How do you prep before you step into thrifting? What have you learned along the way? And have you ever had to check somebody, or have you been checked? Because sometimes that happens too. And it takes one person to say, hey, nope. But that's okay. So I'm just sharing. You guys share with me and let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Tap that bell for notifications. I post videos every Sunday. Head on over to Poshmark. I am Concrete Catwalk on Poshmark. I list items typically weekly. If there is something in my closet that you see that you are interested in, please feel free to reach out to me there or on Instagram. I am the Catwalks Concrete on IG. I typically also post things that I've listed in my closet there, and if you see something and you are interested in it, please DM me there, and together we can work it out so that you can get it before somebody else does. Thank you so much, you guys, for stopping by and checking me out this week. Be safe. I'll see you next Sunday. Bye for now.